A near-fatal breakdown in 2010 almost ended Cesar Millan's life, even while the world still saw him as fully in control. At the peak of Dog Whisperer, a man known for calming aggressive dogs was privately facing a collapsing marriage, financial pressure, emotional strain, and a self-harm attempt, hidden behind his calm public image. But how does someone famous for control lose control of their own life? And what really happened behind the success story? To understand that, we go back to where it all began. Cesar Millan grew up in rural Mexico, on a farm where dogs were working animals, not pets. From a young age, he showed a rare connection with animals and earned the nickname El Perrero. He grew up believing he would become the world's best dog trainer. At 21, he crossed illegally into the US near Tijuana, with only $100 and no English, determined to succeed. He lived briefly on the streets of San Diego before getting a job at a dog grooming salon, where people quickly noticed his unusual ability to calm dogs. That skill followed him to Los Angeles, where he worked odd jobs but kept focusing on dogs, even traveling with them in his van to study behavior. His breakthrough image became iconic, moving through Los Angeles with a pack of dogs by his side. In 1998, he opened his Dog Psychology Center, and later gained attention from Hollywood connections, including Jada Pinkett Smith, who helped introduce him to influential people. By 2004, Dog Whisperer with Cesar Millan launched on National Geographic and became a massive hit. But success came with controversy almost immediately. Millan's philosophy is simple. Dogs need a calm, assertive leader, along with exercise, discipline, and affection. His methods include leash corrections and physical interventions, which he says restore balance in dogs. Critics argue this approach is outdated and can increase fear or aggression, citing modern animal behavior research that rejects dominance-based training theories. Organizations like the American Veterinary Society of Animal Behavior have warned against it, pointing out that the alpha wolf idea is scientifically flawed. Millan disagrees, saying results matter more than theory. He points to dogs he believes were rehabilitated when nothing else worked. The debate has remained intense. In 2012, the Alan Titchmarsh Show and the RSPCA criticized his methods, while Millan defended them as necessary corrections. The disagreement reflects a deeper divide, whether his techniques are effective rehabilitation or harmful dominance. That question has followed him into lawsuits and ongoing controversy, starting as early as 2006 with claims that a dog was injured at his training center, raising doubts about what really happens behind the scenes. Multiple lawsuits began building serious pressure around Cesar Millan's career. In one early case from 2006, producer Floody Suarez claimed his Labrador, Gator, was severely injured at Millan's Dog Psychology Center. According to the lawsuit, the dog was returned in critical condition, bleeding, struggling to breathe, and showing signs of trauma. Suarez alleged the dog had been forced on a treadmill with a choke collar, leading to overexertion and injury. The case, which reportedly exceeded $25,000 in vet bills, was later settled privately. Years later, in 2015, nurse Allison Bitney filed another lawsuit, claiming she was brutally attacked by a dog released from Millan's facility. She alleged the injuries were so severe they caused permanent disfigurement, and argued the dog had been returned to public life before being fully rehabilitated. The case raised a wider concern critics kept pointing to, whether judgment at the center was putting both animals and people at risk. That case was also settled without disclosure. The most high-profile case came in 2021, when Lydia Mattis sued over a 2017 attack involving Millan's pit bull Junior. She alleged the dog bit her multiple times, leaving injuries that ended her gymnastics career, despite her being a top-level USA gymnastics competitor with university recruitment offers. The lawsuit also claimed Junior had a known history of aggression, and that Millan was aware of it. The case settled before trial in 2022, with sealed terms. One claim in that lawsuit drew major attention, that Junior had previously killed a dog belonging to Queen Latifah during training, and that the death was allegedly misrepresented as an accident. Millan's representatives denied this, calling it false. Because the case never reached a verdict, the claim remains legally unresolved, but it intensified public scrutiny of his methods. While the public saw legal controversies, Millan was also facing a private collapse. In 2010, his dog Daddy died, followed shortly by his wife filing for divorce. He later described deep depression and losing his sense of identity. He then discovered he had little real ownership of his business empire, Overwhelmed, he attempted self-harm and was hospitalized in a psychiatric ward for 72 hours. He recovered through discipline and work, not medication. The divorce was finalized, and his relationship with his son Andre remained strained for years. As Dog Whisperer ended in 2012 and Cesar 911 continued, criticism intensified. In 2016, a pig training incident on camera sparked major backlash after the animal was injured, drawing criticism from welfare groups and a large public petition. Authorities investigated but declined charges in 2016 due to insufficient evidence. The case closed legally, but public controversy continued. Later, Better Human, Better Dog ran from 2021 until 2024 before quietly leaving streaming platforms without explanation, fueling speculation about its removal. Millan himself stayed silent on the removal. The series was not renewed beyond 2024, but even without constant mainstream visibility, he never fully disappeared from public attention. Viral rumors in 2025 falsely claimed he had been sentenced to life in prison, claims that were completely untrue, but they showed how polarizing his public image had become. So where is he now? Cesar Millan continues operating his dog psychology center in Santa Clarita, a large training facility that also serves as his filming base and headquarters. In recent years, he has expanded into new projects, including a live virtual coaching community called the Pack Leadership Community, a podcast titled Walking with Cesar, and a branded pet product line focused on his training philosophy. He has also continued public appearances, including live demonstrations with shelter dogs, blending training with motivational speaking. Personally, he has been engaged to Jahira Dar since 2016, and his family relationships have gradually improved, including reconciliation with his older son Andre after years of distance. Despite all changes, the core debate around his methods has never really ended. Many animal behavior experts still argue that dominance-based training is outdated and potentially harmful, while Millan continues to defend his approach based on real-world results rather than academic theory. In the end, his story isn't just about dog training. It's about control, how it's built, how it breaks, and how difficult it is to maintain in every part of life. The same philosophy that made him famous is also what continues to divide opinion about him today. And that leaves one final question. Is he a misunderstood expert working beyond theory, or a man whose methods never should have been accepted in the first place?